Welcome back to the channel. My name is Garber and I'm out here at Blue Lake in Oregon. We're going to play 18-hole round, hopefully. We're out here at about 3 o'clock to see how many holes we can get in. But this is a Stokely Discs only round. Quick look at what the bag's looking like for this round, this video. For putters, got the Wrens obviously, my blue Wrens, your trusted guys. Throwing putters, Dallas Garber red as well. I got my 2 owls for approaches and a straight red stable one. I've got 2 cardinals, stable one flippy, dead straight. I've got a finch, another flippy wren right here, a little bit longer flying wren. And then for the fairways and drivers, I have a commemorative Dallas Garber lark. I have 1 more lark right here, that's the James Proctor one, 2 robins, and then 2 peregrines. That's what we're going to be throwing today. There's a lot of wind out here today, Blue Lake, so I got to put some power into this one. Lake, about 430 feet, strong headwind coming in. I'm going to be throwing my little bit flippier peregrine here. Sticker's still on it. It's alright, it's not a tournament. We can use it. Hoping putting this on some hyzer. Usually it wouldn't flip that much, but into this headwind, I'm expecting it to. We'll be on the left. There's a Mando to the left of that farthest right tree. See if we can get a birdie putt here. He didn't bounce. It's in bounds. I don't know how much of a birdie putt it is, but I kept it in, and that was the goal. Slightly outside circle 2, I'd say, 65, 70 feet. Gonna give it a slight bid, but nothing too crazy. Just a little bit short with that one. Par. Moving into hole 3. One rule that I forgot to mention on hole 1 is that during this round, this 18-hole round, I have to throw 1 of every mold. So I have to at least throw the lark, the robin, the cardinal at least once during this round. It shouldn't be that difficult because I use most of them in my normal rounds out here anyways. Most of the distance drives are going to be with the peregrine because everything else I believe is 7 speed. Hole 3, 550 foot, dogleg left, par 4. Bogeys left off the tee, and then we're running. That should work. A little like stream hit me in the eye, like float up at 280, 250. Oh, sports, baby. Very nice. Peregrine's a great forehand disc. I don't throw it a ton on the forehand, but almost every time I do, it works out really well. Maybe I should practice it more often. That was pretty perfect right there. Great upshot. That's a birdie. Hole 3. 2 under, 3 holes. Pretty much just throwing Peregrine off the tee. It's been great so far. Didn't really have a birdie putt on hole 2, but just a little bit. Off to 4. I like to make this round challenging for myself. I'm going to have a goal of 8 under for this round, which I think is hovering around the 1040 mark, something like that. So that's what we're going to aim for, just these Stokely Discs. Hole 4 at Blue Lake. Some of you may recognize this as the one that Gavin Babcock aced during his skins match. It's exactly at 300 feet. You got OB left side, and then the tree isn't out of bounds, so it pretty much plays as it. If you're in the middle of it, you're getting a bogey. I've got the contrast red right here. Just gonna start it on the left side of the basket, hopefully work its way over to the right. That's the goal. Pretty easy hole if you make it easy. Oh, wind drop. No. It's fine, it's about 30 feet away. Kind of just dropped it out of the sky. It's all right though, inbounds. We got a putt. Start so far, 3 under through 4 here at Blue Lake. It's about as good as I normally do anyways. Hole 5 now, pretty much the opposite of hole 3. It's gonna be a big dog leg right. A lot of players go forehand off the tee here, or some might go like a slightly flippy mid-range turnover. I'm gonna go Robin. First throw at the Robin this round. 7-speed, one of his newer molds to come out. This and the Finch came out at the same time on Halloween. Gonna put it on a baby bit of hyzer into the headwind. Hopefully get a slight turn. It's in the fairway, but it's probably 60 feet short of where I want it to be. We can make it work, just a little bit different. All right, so there's the candy cane pipe I was talking about right there. That's kind of there, and maybe a little bit 40 feet, 30 feet farther is the ideal landing zone. So I'm a bit back here. There's OB left and OB right. The OB right's not really in play unless I burn this over. Sometimes you can go forehand here, but I'm gonna take out my really, really beat in Ren. Can't really see it from where you guys are, but this thing is beat up and it is extremely flippy. So I'm just trying to throw this, give it some height. I haven't really done that yet. Give it some height, left side, let it drift over. Aiming for about a 30-footer on the right side of the basket. Oh. I put down too much hyzer. That is out of bounds, probably 50 feet away from par. Big time mistake right there. Shoot. I believe that this is safe. Now, depending on what tournament director you get who paints the lines, this could be out of bounds. But I think this is in bounds. We're gonna call it in bounds. It's my practice round video. Let's mark it right there. And we got a birdie putt. Okay. Go. Let's go. All right. Boom. 4 under through 5. Pretty much a perfect start. Oh, I'm feeling it today. Maybe I should just be throwing Stokely Discs more often. They're pretty good. I'm sponsored by them and I love them, but I'm loving them even more today. Go on to hole 6. Keep going. Now on to hole 6. We're 4 under right now, and hole 6 is my least favorite hole in this course. Just a dead straight putter shot. OB everywhere until you pretty much get to the basket. It might as well be an island, although there is no OB past the basket. I have my owl here. Unlike the orange owl I threw on hole 1 earlier, this one is not overstable at all. It is beat in so much, and it's pretty much dead straight. I'm just gonna try and release this. Maybe a tiny bit of anting. Probably more like flat to hyzer though. Hopefully just park it and not go out of bounds. That's not out of bounds. That's under the basket, folks. That's gonna be 5 under through 6 holes. Ooh, we're loving today. Loving today. Keep going. Let's go. Off to hole 7. Now we're on to hole 7. Pretty easy par 5. On the Pro Tour, this is a par 4, but playing as a par 5 today because that's what the sign says right there. So get around the 450 to 500 mark. Would be superb. Give us a chance at the eagle. I think this hole is just under 800. Now it's gotta be more than that. I don't know. We'll see. Again, with the height, I'm just throwing them too low. But I can't complain. Center of the fairway. That's out there. We got a chance at the eagle. This is a great, great drive. I'd love to be a little bit farther to be able to go robin, as you're probably about 400 feet out from here. I cannot believe this hole's 950. That doesn't feel right. But I guess I am going driver. The plan here is throw a little bit flippy over Peregrine. This is a tough shot with the distance driver. I'd love to have something like a PD right here. I don't bag a PD, but I feel like that'd work right here. 9-10 speed, semi-overstable, but we're gonna shape it with Peregrine. There's out of bounds left, out of bounds right, out of bounds long. How about we just land under the basket? That works for me. Whoa! Hit something! Hit something! You know how that got through everything, but it's out of bounds. We're probably 50 feet away for birdie. Shoot! I thought that'd flip up a little bit more. Fine. At worst, it's par, or we can make a highlight putt for birdie. Find out. Out of bounds, but we're roughly pin high basket. About 50 feet away. Still gotta look for birdie. This would not be a great hole to par after that drive and the way this round has started. So we're just gonna wheel it into the basket with the red. God, how do I par this hole? That drive, such a good drive. Such a terrible shot. No. Oh, give me birdie. Such an easy birdie. Really messed that one up. That drops the spirits a lot. 5 under now. Could have been 7 under. A good second shot there. Phew. Frustrating hole. Frustrating score there. 5 under through 7 now. Man, if I'd gotten that eagle, that 8 under score would have been a lot easier to achieve. But gotta work for it now. Hole 8. This is also an island, pretty much. OB short, right, long, left. There's a little like creek ravine about 20 feet short of the basket. I usually go forehand with my Wraith from here. I got the Peregrine. We're gonna see how it stacks up forehand wise. It worked really good on 3. I don't think I've ever thrown it for a distance forehand before, so this is the first time. I'm gonna make Scott Stokely proud. He'd park this with a forehand, but he'd also go like way up here, so I'm just gonna do a little normal run up. Oh my, that was good. Whoa! I don't think I've ever outthrown this hole like that before. Okay, maybe I need to do some field work with this Peregrine. I didn't know it was that good on the forehand. Got a putt about 30 feet long probably. Nobody's worried about death putts. Death putts aren't a thing. If you just make the putt, there's nothing behind the basket, right? I think there's a cliff behind the basket or water behind it. You just make it, disc isn't going in the water. 25 feet here, out of bounds, right behind it. But it's not there, because this is going in the basket. makes a make. Makes a make. That's a birdie. Thank you, Dynamic. Make that basket an inch taller. We got hole 8 there. Center pole, putt. Never had a doubt out of my hand. Now we're off to hole 9. Hardest hole in the course. Par 4. What's it say here? 525 feet. Trees everywhere. Out of bounds everywhere. Really hope I can get this inbounds off the tee. Cardinal in the hand. This is I think the only Stokely disc that I prefer the pre-production on. It feels a little bit more stable, a little bit more bubbly, but all the other ones I haven't preferred the pre-production. This one though, I do like a lot. First Cardinal throw of the video. Yep. Man, that's a tough hole. All right. This hole's really dangerous, you know. Super tight fairway here. You got trees, like that tree right there. I probably almost hit that. You guys see those trees right there. But thankfully, I was able to put it inbounds and in a good position for the birdie. Now, this approach though, this approach is very scary. Trees all over the place. And just a really, really tight landing zone of about 45 feet around the basket. I'm gonna pull the owl. Just throw it up in the air, hunt it. Maybe even get the 2. That was awful. That's what you do for talk. That's what happens when you talk down to a hole too much. We got 30 foot in the make. Well, as terrible of a shot that was, it's still in bounds. Get a little bit of a meter going. 30 feet, definitely not a good approach. I think I kind of talked this hole down a little bit too much. You know, disc golf gods are pretty ruthless. What the heck? All right. For my own sanity, I cannot be missing this putt. Slight headwind. Man, this is more scary than the death putt I had in the last hole. Okay. That would have been bad. But we got the birdie. And I can still talk about how dumb and easy of a hole this is. Sweet. 7 under 3 9 holes. Oh, actually, that's the end of the video too. That's the front 9 of the 18-hole round, Stokely Discs only. We're 7 under right now. Very good start. A little bit annoyed about that hole 7 fiasco, but it's all right. Head over to the back 9, which will be posted tomorrow. Hopefully I can shoot. What were we thinking? 13 under is my record. Kind of on pace, folks. Let's go for my record of Stokely Discs only. Don't tell Scott how good I'm playing, because I still want my open bag for next year. I'm playing a little bit too good. Maybe I gotta tone it down a bit. See you in the next one.